Hey guys, it's me, Ryan, aka Dagger Boy, creator and founder of the Morphin Network. I want to say thank you so much for the last 7 years of your love and support. We finally reached 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, almost 9,000 subscribers on Facebook, technically 10,000 followers, and also almost 2,000 Instagram followers. I want to say again, thank you so much for the love and support and watching us doing more than 100 or I don't like yeah more than 100 interviews online, more than let's say 100 interviews doing like for conventions, podcasts, reviews and everything. I want to say again thank you so much. We can't do this, we can't have done this without you guys. I want to also give love and shout out to my team members. Without you guys, this page would not have lasted this long. Hopefully continue more in the future. Again, thank you guys so much and love you guys. Mwah. Happy anniversary.
If I were to go back to the year 2002 and met my 8-year-old self, because this around the time this time he's turned 8, and me as a 31-year-old told that kid, in the next 16 years, you're going to find a Power Ranger YouTube channel. You're going to meet some of your favorite actors and actresses from Power Rangers, and you're going to interview a whole boatload of them. He probably would be like, you're out of your mind, and what the hell is YouTube? Fans of our channel, 3,000 subs, and we're still going. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for always tuning in to all our Power Ranger podcasts, Super Sentai podcasts, Kamen Rider podcasts, Ultraman podcasts. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to each and every one of them. And to every fan that's ever come up to us during a convention to take a picture or to talk to us. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. This is a time of being thankful. And I just want to give all of my thanks to you guys. Because without y'all, none of us would still be here. So thank you so much.
What it do, Morphin Network crew? It's your boy Jared, aka Don Brotaro Fury, and I just want to say thank you for 3,000 subscribers. Thanks for 7 years of rocking with us, talking tokusatsu and all things nerddom. And I'm glad, grateful that I get to do it with people I get to call friends, and I'm eternally grateful to get to talk about it with you guys. And yeah, just thanks all around for rocking with us this long. And here's to the future, and we'll definitely be bringing you the same old Morphin fun and same Morphin attitude and all the good vibes, man. So thank you, love you, appreciate you, and see you around.
So, hey guys, it's Acceleranger with the Morphin Network here to talk about my experience. Last year in 2024, my friend Boken Kabuto asked me to be on the show to do Ultraman Tiga with him. And with him, we've done a handful of Ultraman series, like the original, Tiga, X, Z, Rube, and so on. And currently Omega. I suppose that's all of them, but that we've done so far. But not only that, we've also talked about, Gojuger and Boom Boomger. And it's just been a lot of fun. And, of course, currently talking about Kamen Rider Zets, which has been a fun show so far. But, I'm happy to be on the show and talk with like-minded individuals and other fans of tokusatsu and express our thoughts. So, I want to thank my buddy Boken Kabuto for inviting me on to the show and having me be a co-host. And I also want to thank you, the audience, for always tuning in every week to watch us.
Well, what can I say about my time on this show? I just recall being asked to be a guest and commentating on a few shows. Obviously, I didn't really think anything that I would bring would be anything that would be affecting the channel or maybe bring any future subscribers. I just not very studious, but when I get into a subject that I enjoy, I do tend to look into it more and more. Being part of tokusatsu has just always been, as I've said, as a child, and being a part of this channel has been very interesting. Getting to talk to the fans and talking to people in life, going places and getting recognized, I didn't think was possible. But I do enjoy it. When we first started, or when I first started, it was only at 2,000. Now we're up to 3.2. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed and watched us on the daily. Thank you for reaching out and having conversations, because that's what we here at the channel, or what I would personally like to do more, is having conversations with everyone. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your love and support. And hopefully we have more time together in the future. Thank you so much.
What can I say about my experience as a member of the Morphin Network? I remember Ryan asked me a few times, and due to scheduling conflicts, kind of had to decline. There was kind of a running joke that I was harder to book than JDF, may he rest in peace. But when COVID happened, a lot of schedules got cleared up, and my very first performance on the Morphin Network was the sports episode of Beast Morphers, and I guess I kind of stuck around quite a bit. I was recruited for my knowledge of Kamen Rider, and because I've watched all almost 1,500 episodes. That kind of convinced Ryan to have me on my own show on this network called the Rider Time Podcast. It was a working title, but one that stuck around for 7 seasons. It's currently on its 7th. And yeah, by the time we had to rush through that first season because 01 was halfway through the season and COVID happened. And second season when we did Saber, when we finished Saber, I could say 1,502 episodes. I've watched all of them. I'm good to go on that. And I did not imagine I would get as far as I had, not just with this podcast, but also getting to expand to other things. I've watched more Ultraman in the last 3 years than I had in my entire lifetime because of that human nature to want to expand. And, with Super Sentai coming and going and getting to revisit old seasons and getting to recruit some of my past friends from over a decade ago to be part of this journey that I've been into, interviewing so many fascinating people. It's been a wild and crazy ride, and I'm just infinitely grateful that I got to be a part of this. I'm glad I got to be part of being a part of a channel that has been around for 7 years and has 3,000 subscribers. And thank you guys for all the love and support you've given, not just to me as an individual member, but also to the channel as a whole. Thank you for motivating me to be part of something bigger and expanding on my skill sets and creative horizons. And I hope to see you guys again for many years to come with many more subscribers to join this wonderful Morphin Network community. Hello, everyone. Welcome to
people.
a massive milestone on this channel. Not gonna lie though, I kind of cried watching that intro just now. And how is everyone doing? Are we having a happy Sunday? Are we having happy end to Hanukkah and start to Christmas? And all the holidays in between. How you doing, Leo?
I am good, and people for making his return, he'll be 4 in May. I give you the Ranger baby, who's now say hi, Jonathan. Say hi. Say hi, universe. We're about to talk about one of Daddy's favorite movies growing up.
Yeah, 1995. That's right. In honor of our 7-year anniversary of this channel and 3,000 subscribers. Thankfully, impressively, we got even further than that. We are discussing the legendary 1995 film. Yes, it's still technically the 30-year anniversary of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Man, good times are all about. Oh man, how is everyone enjoying? I already see a lot of people in the chat comments. Thank you guys so much for participating. We will read your comments at the end of the review, and we love you so much. Thank you for taking time out of your Sunday to watch us review this movie. Now, what can we say? It is the 1995 adaptation of the 1993 TV show Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, based on Super Sentai, more specifically Kyoto Sentai Jew Ranger, with elements from Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger. Yes, that's the 16th and 18th seasons of Power Rangers, but in a brand new, completely original movie that was filmed in Australia. It's 96 minutes long, had a budget of $15 million. And in order to accommodate the fact that the actors from the TV show were filming the movie, they had to conveniently have the TV show take place in Australia for a couple of episodes, where hijinks ensued both on and off set.
If you have not watched any of our reviews with Karen Ashley and Steve Cardenas, they have stories to tell y'all.
Yeah.
I'm telling, like, I've said this before. The way I was introduced to Power Rangers was the movie, actually. I was introduced to the show by the movie. And believe it or not, I have made several, and I do mean several, fan fictions claiming this is Earth 95, and this is an alternate reality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When did you see this movie, dude? I saw it in 97.
Well, I came to the U.S. in 95. I was VR Troopers fan first, Power Rangers fan second. VR Troopers went off air for a minute. So it was Power Rangers all the way. But no, I did not see this movie in theaters. I would have liked to, but I didn't. The first movie I saw in theaters was George of the Jungle. Okay, so let me tell you a little something. Immigrants in the 90s, especially Eastern European immigrants, like what we do is we had this little thing called the brown box. There's only 3 buttons on it: power, channel up, channel down. And basically what it does is that it lets you illegally watch cable shows for either no or discounted price. It's not something we talked about back in the day, but now that nobody has it anymore, let's be honest, no one's watching actual cable anymore, period. Now it's pretty much safe to talk about. It's been 30 years, pretty sure the statute of limitations has already ended. But yes, so I saw this movie illegally on pay-per-view. Yeah.
My brother saw this movie. I was gonna say, my brother saw this movie in theaters, got it on VHS, and I messed up that tape because of how many times I watched it. And I had the 2 Power Ranger episodes, the one where they lose their memories because of that one monster. I can't remember the name, the kaleidoscope monster.
Yeah.
And the other was the fishing monster when he was possessing people. Those are the 3 things that I guarantee you I have watched them a billion times and can pronounce every single piece of dialogue. But that's not here nor there.
But thankfully, mid-2000s at Target, they started having, they started selling movies on DVD for $5. So naturally, I got myself Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, on DVD. And the Turbo movie, also on DVD for $5. So $10 for 2 movies. And in case you haven't noticed, yes, it is signed by both Johnny Young Bosch and by the late, great Jason David Frank. May he rest in peace. which, yes, also means that this specific copy of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie is worth a lot of money. Well, it has a lot of collector value because, and yeah, hopefully soon I'm gonna get all the other people to sign off on it as well because, it's kind of overdue, but it is what it is. But going right into it, this movie was really exciting. Like right now, I wouldn't say it's the best Power Rangers movie, but I will say that it is very ambitious for what it tried to do. Like, I know a lot of people will say it's like, oh, these effects are cheesy, those lines are corny. But the thing is, like, really think about what they tried to do with this. It's like you're taking elements from Indiana Jones and Star Wars and Jurassic Park and Wizard of Oz and Ninja Turtles low key because Ooze is involved. And they made it into a cohesive thing. Like, honestly, I'm just like trying to imagine what would it be like if Hirohiko Araki wrote the script for this movie and how much crazier that would have been. Like, I think it would have been like one very bizarre film, but one I would definitely want to go see. For those of you in the live chat, let us know, what are some of your favorite scenes in the movie? What scenes were the most memorable to you? Who is your favorite Ranger besides Tommy in the movie? And amongst other things. But yeah, Leo, tell us about what parts you thought were the most memorable in the film.
I can easily tell you, and I told Steve Cardenas this myself. The freaking the scissor throw that he did while fighting Ivan Ooze's minions is one of my favorite moves. I have tried doing that in karate, and I almost mastered it as an adult.
Yeah,
And that it helps because I took Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well. Another one, I'm a frog.
I learned to pick up objects with my feet and kick them at things because of a certain scene involving ever play kick the can.
That helped me with my soccer skills as a kid. I'm not even gonna front with y'all. Yeah. And at this point, I'm like dead shot and bullseye when playing soccer.
Like high key, I think one of the best parts of them. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. My favorite character in the movie was Adam, and not just because of Johnny on Bosch related bias. I mean, like honestly, like even back then as a kid, Adam was my favorite Ranger, and I love how in this movie, like he got more screen time and like learning about some stuff behind the scenes. Some of it was actually improv. So, like Johnny, like thanks for doing all that improv. Like you got some of the most memorable lines and scenes in the movie because of it.
I bet $10 that Jurassic Park reference was improv. Because ain't no way you're telling me Fox let him do that and Universal wasn't knocking at their door being like, you owe us 2 G's for that reference. Because 2 G's in the 90s people was a lot of money. Don't get it twisted. 2 G's now is nothing, but 2 G's in the 90s was like 30 G's now.
Yeah, no, it was really it was definitely hilarious. Yeah, and actually there was like a funny story behind the scenes where like on their way to the to film the movie, they had to be transported by vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this one instance where Johnny almost got killed by Jason because of a prank gone wrong. Well, it's a prank that he made wrong. Basically, he dared Johnny to climb out of the window of the car from one side of the car, go up into the roof, and then climb back inside from the other side. But the thing is, while he was moving, like Jason, like the screen was like messing with the steering wheel while they were driving, causing it to like and I'm just grateful both actors were alive to actually finish the movie because, let's be honest, Johnny could have died physically. Jason could have died legally. But no, we love the both of them, and it's funny that like this one behind the scenes prank is like the two people involved are the two people that I currently have on my DVD. So, yeah. So rest in peace, Jason. We love you.
Yeah, it's another fun. I always find it funny, and because again, I talk to Steve a lot. They went clubbing a lot while they were in Australia, because apparently the Australian club scene was huge back in the 90s. I don't know about today, still.
Well, yeah, it was huge in the 90s. Like like the club scene in Europe is pretty popping as well right now. So, I mean, my own country, not so much because of geopolitics, but
I just say this: the '90s club scene in general was popping. It's the reason why. When I review New Jack City, I say if I could travel back in time, I want to go to the '90s to go to the club.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
if they have baby clubs, you be going too, because they apparently have toddler clubs where they be playing like the like techno versions of all the like lullabies and stuff like that. I kid you not. It's like $10 to get in.
I'm like trying to imagine that, like lullabies, but techno.
The wheels on the bus.
Go round and round. Go round and round. Go round and round. The wheels on the bus. Go round and round.
Through the
Yo, baby. Yeah.
Anyways, I would say this, and it really makes me wonder what would happen, because I want to talk about one character, and that is Little Frank. Frank, who's one of the supporting actors.
You mean Fred?
Not Fred. Frank. My bad. Fred. Fred, not Frank. I'm sorry. I got him confused with someone else. Frank Castle. Fred. I always wondered what happened after this movie. Did he, on that universe, did he or did he not become a Power Ranger? Because I guarantee you, people, I already have a story on how he becomes the Silver Ranger.
Yeah. Well, Jamie Croft was in quite a number of things in the 2000s and 2010s. He was in Heidi from 2015 to 2016. Mrs. Biggs, Pixel Pinky, Sea Princess. He was in the pilot version of Hercules. Like the TV miniseries.
Hold up. Which one? The 90s? Young Herc?
No. It's a completely different one. Like there's a 2005 series called Hercules, where he played the young version of Hercules, not to be confused with Young Hercules, where he was played by Ryan Gosling. It only had 2 episodes.
It's still funny to me that all of us Power Ranger fans remember Ryan Gosling first from Young Hercules, because at the time, all the shows we watched in the 90s almost coexist with its time slots. Power Rangers, VR Troopers, Beetleborgs, Samurai Cyber Squad, Xena, Hercules, even freaking Mortal Kombat Conquest.
And Crow.
And the Crow. Yes, I know you like the Crow show, and we love Mark Dacascos, so we're not going to make fun of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, it's not like the movie. But yeah, so going into this movie, like it's really surprising that the very first scene we get is just Rocky turning around with the parachute, and it turns out the entire squad plus Bulk and Skull are supposed to go skydiving for a charity event to save an observatory during Halley's Comet, which makes me wonder: is Haley Zichter from Dino Thunder named after Halley's Comet and Carl Zichter?
Here's my question. How much do you think it costs to get that higher ground version from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say something about the soundtrack. A lot of classic rock bands that I got into were because of 90s artists doing covers of them, like Higher Ground. Like I got into Stevie Wonder because of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I got into Van Halen because of Dreams. I did not get into Shampoo at all. And frankly, I associate that song more with Max Keeble's Big Move than I do with the Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. We gotta review Max Keeler at some point, man.
Just make it like a non-decom movies that pass off as decom movies month.
Buddy, do you want to watch? I think your Christmas present is you're gonna watch the movie Power Rangers the movie with me. You want to watch it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you.
You're like Max
Earth 95 and Earth 17.
High key. Max Keeble was not a decom movie because it was in theaters, but we always treat it like it is one. It's like you sit on the decom council, but you're not a decom.
That's not fair. Okay, here's my one thing, and while I do appreciate Ivan Ooze, the villain, what did you think about Zed and Rita taking the back seat for this movie?
Yeah, I thought it was really weird. I mean, look, here's the thing. To me, Gorilla Face was more memorable than Rita was because, I did show up in '95, which was either the tail end of season 2 or the opening end of season 3. So, I recognize Zed more than Rita. It is what it is. And to me, I'm like, who's that evil Red Ranger guy with that monstrous looking body? Because Loki, he looks like an evil Red Ranger. But it did feel weird that they were not as prominent in this movie. But then again, as a kid, it didn't really cross my mind how little they were in the movie until really rewatching it a bunch of times. Goldar, I remember more. And Goldar was in the entire film, so Goldar's presence really masked Zed and Rita's absence, to be honest. But I was thinking, who's this weird new guy with that twisted up beard, though?
Let me tell you something. Zed and Rita don't pay me enough. That's why Ivan News, true story, gave me cash money to be his second in command.
Oh, no, I got this.
Note, and I have to put down my taxes too. Because I go to the universe said, the hell with
That's
taxes.
why I got to stay in the movie. Well, they had to stay in that stupid snow globe. That's why
I went to Texas.
Will always be supreme.
I went to Texas so I don't have to pay state taxes for this reason.
You sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Put the cookie down. That's my cookie.
Where's your Christmas spirit? No, do not put me in that snow globe.
Can you imagine Goldar jiggle all the way? It's like, forget it, Santa. I'm not sitting on your lap.
He got two. He got two.
It's turbo time.
But guess what? I can actually fly. I don't need no damn jetpack.
I've got wings. You know what's really weird is how in G-Ranger, he could not even talk until Green with Evil. Yeah.
I know about my Japanese counterpart. I am living the bachelor's life.
But for real though, they go skydiving. That theme song was the higher ground was fantastic. Bulk and Skull were being Bulk and Skull, and I love how you just cut straight to a completely different sequence where they're on roller skates, and it's not until after they're done with the roller skating that Bulk and Skull are still. I'm surprised it lasted this long. Cause I'm trying to imagine how long does it take to touch down properly, probably do a press conference, finish the event, change into roller skates, and the skate around the city. And these guys are still airborne.
I have a theory. The reporters were right there, and they're like, and their coach was like, they were like, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like John is saying, hurry up and blow some bubbles. Hurry up with those interviews should be 30 seconds. You're going 15 seconds too long getting on those rollerblades. We need to film those stunt doubles.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So when the Rangers did touch down, though, we're introduced to a kid named Fred, played by Jamie Croft, and his dad. Who are they? We've never seen them before. Will they be relevant to the plot? Maybe the C plot. Not even the B plot. The C plot. And
As I said before, hey, whoever has Disney, actually, no, Disney, come here. Get Fred back. We've already established the multiverse.
yeah, I could be the
Come to
Silver
me.
Ranger. Nah, I want to be the Gold Ranger. Yo, for real though, can you imagine like if they did do Q Ranger properly in Cosmic Fury, have Ion become the Yellow Ranger like he's supposed to, because he's not the Sixth Ranger anymore, and he's got the Dorado Zord, so it makes sense he's like demoted to yellow. Nothing wrong with being demoted to yellow. JDF was demoted to black, and we're not complaining. And then have the new Gold Ranger, the Libra Ranger, be Fred. Get Jamie to come back. I mean, you're filming in New Zealand. Like
Listen, Mike. As awesome of a plot that is, we all know Netflix's budget went to Stranger Things season 5, and several shows that got canceled this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, like that's just one of the main things. I already had a comprehensive list of what they should have done differently, but now I'm gonna add that. Make Jamie Cox. Make Jamie Croft the Gold Ranger. Follow through. Anywho, so yeah, Bulk and Skull land on into that construction zone, and they manage to weasel their way out of there with one of the greatest line deliveries of all time. Like honestly, improv is so good, and I love how in universe they're that good at improv, but they're conveniently distracted by a weird manhole. Gee, last time we opened a manhole, an evil witch came out of it. Surely nothing bad's gonna happen this time. Nope, it's a giant egg. But everyone leaves because one dude got electrocuted. The Rangers hastily have to go back to the command center told, oh yeah, a giant egg has been uncovered, and Ivan Ooze is inside of it. Make sure it doesn't break open or anything, because there's a bunch of construction workers there. Also, do not freak out about my new CGI face or how the command center looks a little different right now.
Here would be my one question, and this is where the plot hole happens. And I can only say canonically this is another universe. Why in the blue hell didn't Zordon mention this? Like you would think in this universe, Zordon would have been like, yo, you think Zed is worse? You think Zed's bad? Ooze is worse. Ooze is much worse.
Yeah,
I mean, look, this man, we beat him a millennium ago. And do you realize, aeons ago, he missed everything. The Black Plague, the Spanish Inquisition, the Brady Bunch reunion. But on the positive note, he did miss out on Highlander 2 The Quickening, which is a good thing, and Troll 2, and Halloween 5, and Halloween 6.
Yeah, I think Halloween 5 is slowly making a comeback in terms of the fan base, but there's no redeeming Halloween 6. Please
stop
don't.
it. Stop it, Mike. Stop it.
Yeah. So why don't you continue
don't try to redeem Halloween 5. Stop it. That movie was terrible, and we both know it. You heard the Ranger baby. Stop it. Oh. What happened?
Ryan said hi, but you know who else says hi? Zed, Rita, Zed, Rita, Goldar, and a new character that we've never seen before. I wish it was Pudgy Pig, but it's not. Honestly, this character's so forgettable. No one remembers his name. Let's be honest. No one remembers this character's name. Yeah.
You mean Goldar's cousin?
Yeah, Goldar's cousin.
Okay, Goldar's an ape, right? He's supposed to be a big monkey, gold monkey with wings. So is his race like a sister race to like a race of hogs? Like the same hogs that roll up in Jabba the Hutt's palace?
Yeah.
I'm asking a serious question here because apparently the Dagobah system is canon.
It is.
You think Tatooine's canon in Power Rangers?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's. He's one of those pig people from Jabba the Hutt. Yeah.
He's like, you know what? Like, look,
well, couldn't you just get Pudgy Pig? He already showed up in the show twice.
Hey Goldar, can I come live with you? Jabba the Hutt is let's just say gone. Sure, why not? I already cleaned off the futon. I gotta run it by Zed and Rita. Finster's gone for whatever reason. He's on sabbatical.
Squad and Babu are also gone.
So you can come through. You have to pay rent.
We don't talk about Scorpion here. Ever since she started hitting on Johnny Young Bosch, I stopped talking to her.
Look, it made sense for many reasons that we can't talk about because it was the 90s. We can't talk about it in 2025. But it made sense on why Scorpina was hitting on Adam. Also, you made that Jabba the Hutt money. You gotta pay up. You gotta earn your keep in this palace. Do not touch my Klondike bars. They're the only food from Earth that I actually like.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, so yeah, Zed opens the egg. It's like, finally, after 6,000 years, it's time to crack this egg. And I'm like,
oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
Belloc from Indiana Jones shows up. It's like, finally, my eyes are unmelted. Oh, he's back. Hey. He's so handsome. Zed's not having it though. Yeah, so they're like, oh yeah, no, like Sword on and Bellator, we do not speak his name here. But yeah, it's like so it's like they just leave him alone to do his thing, and he left Pandora's egg unattended. Never leave Pandora's egg unattended. Last time anything from Pandora was left unattended, Japan was split into 3 separate countries that were in war with each other because of a red ooze monster that can wipe out an entire planet. Who looks
Here's my question, and we're crossing over franchises. Do you think if Ivan actually went through with his plan and actually won, Terra Venture is literally already a prototype? Do you think that he would have dropped that colony onto Earth?
I hate that you reference that, but he would have. He would have. What's stop him? Like he would turn into ooze, sabotage the 4 engines, and then send it plummeting towards. What's crazy is that's exactly how Lost Galaxy ended. The colony dropped onto the moon of Miranoi.
I guarantee you, even with everything, and if Ivan Ooze still managed to win, I guarantee you Carter Grayson will pull up. I guarantee you somehow, some way, Carter Grayson will have pulled an Earbon Thawne
and would have been the one to save the world.
Oh man, can you imagine? But yeah, no, it's like almost immediately the Rangers show up. They're confronted by by a security guard who was, come on, let's be honest, we already knew this. Is Ivan Ooze a morphological being? Does it look something like this?
That 90s transition, dude.
Honestly,
Glorious.
it works because he's made of ooze.
Yes.
Because he's made of ooze. And of course, after a bit of exchange of wits between Rocky and Ooze, he's like, "Oh, Zordon's still using a bunch of kids who's my kids." And of course, he leaves the Rangers to fight the Ooze monsters. They have a really cool quarry fight sequence. Like we get some cool lines. Welcome to my night. Ever play Kick the Can? A lot of great scenes. But of course, the Rangers get cornered. So naturally, it's Morphin time.
Which played, honestly, my favorite version of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song. I love the 95 version.
It went hard. But as soon as they finish morphing, they're gone. Bruh, you guys took forever. We got bored. We had to leave.
This was like a Sailor Moon morphing sequence.
Oh, no, worse. It's an Ultra Chicks morphing sequence.
No, it's a Ronin Warriors morphing sequence.
No way Ronin Warriors took longer than Ultra Chicks.
Kamen Rider Black and Black RX.
You never seen Megas XLR? The Ultra Chicks take forever.
No, I got one better. Vehicle Voltron from Robot Chicken.
Oh, God, big. Not even the real Voltron, just a stupid vehicle one. Well, you know what we all think about Vehicle Voltron.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care. Jerry.
Do you realize I was like 13 when I found out about Vehicle Voltron? I tried watching it on YouTube. I cut it off 5 minutes later. I really didn't.
Yeah, no. So while the Rangers are looking for the putty monster, well, not the ooze monsters, Ivan Ooze manages to break into the command center. It's like it's time to pay the piper. Oh, the horrible things I've missed! The Black Plague, the Spanish Inquisition, the Brady Bunch reunion.
I'm gonna say it like this: the homie who played Belloc and Indiana Jones. While obviously I've said this before, the movie has its issues. I will say that I can clearly tell that man had a good time playing Ivan Ooze. You can see the joy he had in every scene he was in.
Yeah. So Zordon gets wrecked. Then the Rangers find the monster, find the Oozemen, defeat them using toys we've never seen before. Let's be honest. Like there's a Stego Whip. Yeah, that's the only one I remember. But at the end of the day,
Pterodactyl Thunder Whip.
Yes. But at the end of the day, we just throw Saba around needlessly and then just use its laser eyes, which it never used in the show, by the way, to drop a crate on top of the
No. He did. Oh, sorry. He did. And I remember because of the fact that if you look at the intro when they have the White Ranger and stuff, they show a part where he shoots white laser eyes.
I know that Dragon Ranger had that Hadoken the one time.
And the Tommy shot Hadouken one time and is now one of his moves in freaking in Legacy War and Battle for the Grid.
Battle for the Grid. We need more Rangers. We still don't have a canonical Blue Ranger.
Dude, let me tell you something. Hold up. Let me tell you something. They gave up, unfortunately.
Put Tori in there.
No.
Put Tori
No.
Put Tori in.
And don't get me wrong, I love Battle for the Grid, especially when it got updated. But no, it's not happening.
No.
You got the freaking Street Fighters, but you didn't put Tori in there.
Capcom was helping with that, so no. So they lose their powers because freaking Zordon got 86 harder than the Blue Jays during Game 7 of the World Series this year. Squabble up. So they have to go to this planet, Vados, which we've never heard about.
And remember, Tommy says the iconic line, which Shane is going to undo a few years later. We may not have power, but we're still the Power Rangers, as opposed to we may not be Power Rangers, but we still have power. Power of air, power of earth, power of water.
Ninja Rangers, and send Lothor's butt back to hell.
It's like the opposite. It's like we may not be we may not have power, but we are the Power Rangers. We may not be Power Rangers, but we still have power. Guys, make up your mind.
And when we get to Vados, we need to have a moment because it's always a will there, won't they, unless you watch the show.
Yeah.
Kimberly and Tommy having a moment. Him
For no reason.
reassuring that they're going to send Ivan back to where he came from, and that is Stardust in the sky, thanks to a nice swift kick. We'll get to that later. And then they get jumped by a bunch of crows.
But
Ivan Ooze spat out.
But before we get to those, murking Zordon was not enough. Like Zenrita, they just can't count their blessings. Like you thought, let's celebrate for a minute that we defeated the Green Ranger. Let's celebrate for a minute that we destroyed the dinosaurs. Let's celebrate for a minute that we destroyed the dragons. The Thunder Zords. Well, that would not happen until later. But no, they just can't count their blessings. It's like you failed to shut the power. Going for the great power. It's like, oh geez, you guys are so annoying. And then he turns them into a snow globe. And Goldar and Mortar are like, we never liked them anyways. Union change.
You're gonna give us raises, right? Here's house money. Yeah.
Of course. This is Disney, not Saban.
So he spat out the Tengu. And
yes,
then
he sped up the Tango. Now the Tangos are attacking the Rangers, and then they're attacked by some very attractive woman. One who's friends with me on Facebook, and I forgot her name, and I feel really bad about it. It would have been Officer Benson from SVU.
I'm damn you got to it before I did.
This goat guy was murked about 10,000 years ago. I think he was impaled by a rock. Well, we got to do some investigating now, don't we? Bum bum.
No. Here's my. And speaking of the monster, maybe that was Motaro from Mortal Kombat, because remember, Mortal Kombat came out that exact same year. Anyway. So they get there. Dulcia, that's her name. Dulcia doesn't want them there. She's like, y'all need to leave.
Well, once you drop Zordon, it's like having a business card in Japan. It's like, here you go. Oh, Zordon. Okay, thank you. Yeah, come this way.
And you will learn the secret art of ninjetti.
Okay, like Japan, America, New Zealand, no matter where you are, never underestimate the power of the business card. It's so much so that Jason Bateman became a serial killer because some other guy used some very specific cardboard.
Patrick Bateman
is what I meant.
Anyways.
Imagine if Jason Bateman played Patrick Bateman.
No, bro.
That would have been hilarious. But yeah, no, Patrick Bateman. Not to be confused with Norm Bateman.
So next thing you know, let me take over this one. So Ivan Ooze has this idea. I'm going to sell, as everyone in the Power Rangers community likes to say, Ivan Ooze was selling that lean, aka his own ooze, to the kids. It was free. And it's like, listen, if your parents stop you, throw it in their face. and this ooze was able to possess every single parent in Angel Grove. At this point, I'm over here
That's
like,
the power of Diddy.
you're lucky I'm not really logged. There's one thing I would have played. But anyways,
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
he did it, people. Anyways, so now Fred's dad and every other parent in Angel Grove are now possessed. And they go to this construction site where Ivan Ooze was found, and they are digging a giant friggin' hole. I want to just hit this plot really quick. And Ivan Ooze's entire plan is to have every single parent in Angel Grove leap to their dooms like a bunch of lemurs.
My question is, why not possess everyone?
I mean, not lemur, lemmies. I think they were called lemmies.
Lemmings, yeah.
Lemmings, yeah. Not lemurs,
Here
lemmings.
gets one of the funniest scenes. It's like when he makes one of the construction parents
Do the swim.
It's like, do the swim. I'm gonna die in
Billy!
Yeah, and of course, like the Tangans come back licking their wounds. It's like, you want us to take another squawk at it? How about you take another squawk at it? And yes, once the ectomorphicons are fully repaired and like they're filled up with some of that ooze, he makes all the patterns of Angel Grove and leap to the dome. Bye bye. And of course, Fred wants to stop his dad from being possessed, from leaping to his doom. But let's be honest.
I feel sorry for the child. Your father would rather be dead than take care of you. Damn, that is tragic. What a complete jackass.
Shout out to Kamen Rider X.
So, meanwhile, Vados, the Rangers get the Ninjetti powers, and they try to find this Ark of the Covenant, aka the Great Power. Which, how many times have we had a Great Power in Power Rangers? I have no.
All the time. Like
so
there's even a planet called Zordos, where all the Zords came from.
So they fight the Guardians of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, I mean, first they turned into ninjas. Adam said, "Give us the best line in the entire movie." I'm a frog. And then they fight a giant skeleton of a dinosaur. Welcome to Jurassic Park. And of course, it's like, I got a bone to pick with you. Make a wish. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, should be a Thanksgiving movie just because of that one scene.
Stop it, Mike.
Because look, you got exploding birds and a wishbone. We need more superhero Thanksgiving movies because right now we only have Spider-Man.
And Iron Man's a Christmas movie too. Anyways, so they fight the Guardians of the Hidden Temple. They beat them. They get the Great Power, aka the Ninja Ranger powers from the show, aka the powers from Kaku Ranger.
Kaku Ranger.
And they go back to Earth.
With
also, by the way,
CGI.
Dulcia became an owl. Yeah. We'll find, and in my head canon,
age rapidly like Zordon if she goes past a certain point.
In my head canon, she turned into Hedwig from Harry Potter. We're making it canon, people.
But that means she gets killed by a Death Eater in the 7th book.
Hey, it was for the greater good. I
mean, at least but yeah, we summon the Zords. And they use powers that they didn't have in the show, like the frog had this electric whip tongue. That's cool. I wish that was in the show.
I have a lot to say about this scene. So Fred assembles all the kids and Bulk and Skull, because Bulk and Skull are still technically teenagers, and said, "Yo, we gotta save our parents. Ivan Ooze is about to drop them all like a bunch of lemmings. I'm gonna operate this monorail."
Somehow I know how to.
I would assume that there's a deleted scene where Bulk and Skull do teach him how to use do the controls of a monorail.
but that'd be really swinging for the fences.
Yeah. So basically, they do defeat the they do defeat the what's it called, the scorpion one, but the ant one's still around. And oh yeah, and also there's a scene where Ivan like paralyzes the crane zords. Like, it's like, oh look, that's a cute penguin. Oh, so you think she's cute too, huh? So take that, Goldar Treaty shippers. Goldar canonically said to Kim.
So I'm not even gonna entertain what you just said. I'm not even gonna entertain that. Thank you. I'm not even gonna entertain that whole fan fiction of Trini. That's dumb. Anyways, so after defeating one of the monsters, Ivan Ooze puts his entire body into another one. They form the Ninja Ranger Zord. We have
with
this
minus
epic.
the Falcon. Oh, and the craziest part is Ooze like rips out the observatory and uses it as a bow staff. I'm like, we literally just skydived to save this observatory, and now it's destroyed. What was even the point?
There is no point. It's the 90s.
All right. Yeah. So Tommy goes to save the monorail because one part of the track was destroyed by Ooze, by the way. So yeah, he saves the kids, and so now we have to form the actual Megazord.
They fly into space.
And fly into space. Meanwhile, all the cameras are about to leap to our doom. And somehow Fred operates this hydro pump while Vulcan Skull like turn it on from down.
Hold on. I can defend this. In fairness, his dad is a firefighter. They already pointed out that he is a firefighter. So likely or not, he probably gave his son a little firefighter training. I can debunk Linkara's reaction to that as well. And Nostalgia Critic. His dad was a firefighter and probably trained him on his off time.
But how did Vulcan
firefighter
Skull
too.
know how to turn it on though?
Because he probably taught them. Come at me. Anyway,
yeah. So Fred is like helping them like push back. So I'm like, meanwhile, the Rangers are like up in space. No, he's grappling his way. There's the comet. It's like kind of taking care of business. And somehow you need a big red button just to like kick him in the nads.
It was the 90s. Everyone was getting kicked in the ass, bro.
It's like no, it's crazy because like you could already operate the legs as is, like early in an earlier scene. Yeah, you need a separate red button to do a kick in the nads.
It's an emergency button, bro. That's like the ultimate move.
Oh, like how Megas XLR, he has like a emergency cool flaming sword.
Not just that, but also in Gundam Wing, every Gundam mobile suit has a self-destruct button, just in case.
But
so
yeah,
Ivan Ooze dies. All the parents are no longer possessed. The Power Rangers go back to the command center. Zordon's dead. They have this moment where they're like, all hope is lost, and Tommy, rest in peace to JDF, drops, in my opinion, the best line, and it should have been the line for Power Rangers in general. I know we always say, once a Ranger, always a Ranger, but Tommy said this, thank you, buddy, those who possess great power, all things are possible. And they have a Pokemon, first movie moment, where they touch hands, and like their soul energy, whatever, resurrect, and not only repairs the entire command center, but brings Zordon back to life. Thank you. And because I swear to God, I thought that was Bryan Cranston in the Zordon makeup. He thanks them, and then we get the party. Fred comes in, they thank him. Bulk and Skull are like, yo, we did this. We about to get all the girls, bro. We hear.
And then the fireworks say, thank you, Power Rangers.
I felt bad. I felt bad for Bulk and Skull because real talk, they did save. While the Power Rangers saved the Earth, Bulk and Skull and Fred saved all the people on Earth.
Yeah.
It was a
And
2-for-1
we end
special.
on one of the greatest songs of all time. And we belong in a world that must be strong. That's what dreams are made of. And in the end, on dreams we must depend. 'Cause that's what love is made of. Ding, 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 ding.
You're gonna make me cry. You were gonna make me cry if you keep singing this
that
song.
piano bit at the end really hits hard, and then we get that mid-credit scene where Goldar takes over, but then Zed Reader back is like, we're in trouble, something's coming down, and it bursts our bubble. Yeah, and that's the whole movie.
Honestly, there really is no reason for us to actually give a score because even with its flaws, this movie was childhood memories. And quite frankly, when you have a movie like this, and when you have a movie that left an impact on not just Power Ranger fans, but people of the 90s, Zennials, and Millennials, there is really no reason to give this movie a score. That's just my opinion. But if you need a score, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10.
8.5 for me. It's that rewatchable because look, it's not a perfect movie. It has a lot of flaws, most notably the Megazord CGI. But the thing is, like you really have to think about how ambitious it was trying to be, considering it's based on a kids show, based on another kids show. Like everything is completely original. They didn't use footage. They didn't use Sentai footage. They didn't use Power Rangers footage. They didn't even use Power Ranger costumes. They made completely new costumes. And let me tell you, the guy who decided that they should have like no visors and you should see their mouths, that guy can kick rocks. I hope you lost your job and never got to work in Hollywood again because that was a terrible decision. I'm glad they changed it back last minute because the movie helmets based on the TV show helmets are damn iconic. You had a video game based on the movie. You had the McDonald's Happy Meals based on the movie. The movie was a huge hit. It made back 4 times its budget plus extra. $66.4 million, by the way, against a $15 million budget. I know you like to play that game, but you know.
No, I'm not gonna play it because I know we're on the crunch. So.
Yeah, like it would be an 8, but because of how memorable the movie is and how rewatchable it is, 8.5. But let us know what you guys thought of the movie. We got a lot of people in the comments. Let's get right into it. This guy sending glowing kisses. Thank you so much. Carolina is sending hearts. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Hue, I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. I assume they're positive comments. Triple XZ, yay, they're finally reviewing this movie. Yes, we're delivering. You asked, we delivered. Happy 3,000 subs. Thank you so much. Axel says, hi, how are you? 7 years. Yep, 2018 to 2025. Yep, I was here for 5 of those years and a half. So yeah, there's that.
Real quick.
And Kiryu Godzilla says hi.
I'm gonna do my outro real quick. My phone's about to die. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to follow me, at Reckless Fox on Twitch, Twitter, X, I'm there. I'm talking a lot of stuff. I will be back on Twitch this coming week. And Morphin Gaming Time is coming back next year, I guarantee you. I already have a date for it too, but more on that later. But I gotta go because my phone's about to die. But thank you guys so much for 7 years of amazing memories. And we'll see y'all at the next convention, which Mike will tell y'all.
All right. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon, stay notified for our latest videos, and share videos because it helps out with the algorithm. We are well above 3,000 at this point, and we're really close to 3,500. If you get us to 3,500, we will do another special subscriber review just like this one. And yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're at 3.15, 3.16K. So only about like 350 or so more subscribers to get to it. So definitely help us out with that. On our regular, we do Kamen Rider Zets, Kamen Rider Black, Ultraman Omega, number 1 Sentai Go Juger, and Tojima Tanzaboro wants to be a Kamen Rider. Check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we discuss various movies and TV shows. We uploaded several interviews and vlogs on there, including our trip to the Blue Oyster Cult concert, as well as Sailor Moon the Super Live. We interviewed Sam Marin from Regular Show, and we're about to upload our interview with another Regular Show actor. So definitely stick around for that. Let's see what else. Furthermore, if you want to say hi to us in person, we do attend conventions. This is our current convention list that we're going to be attending. We got Pasadena Comic-Con on January 25th at the Pasadena Convention Center, Robo Toy Fest on May 31st at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center, and then we're going back to Pasadena Convention Center on August 28th through the 30th for Power Morphicon, for the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers Mystic Force. We can't wait to be there. We can't wait to see you guys there. If you want to check out my personal content, I am available on Instagram. And until next time, we hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Last day of Hanukkah, and Christmas is right around the corner. We wish you happy holidays from the Morphin Network crew, and thank you so much for the 3,000 subscribers and the 7 years of Morphin awesomeness. We hope to see you again real soon. Have a good one. Bye.